Hello everyone, Soul here, and welcome to my recap of the 4th anniversary stream for Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia Global. Anniversary needs no introduction. It's always a hype time, lots of free draws, global firsts, just people overall just getting excited and hype about the game. It's always a good time. It's a little bit infectious, especially with how the gameplay at times can get stale or the gaps between events are sometimes in excess of a week. But yeah, anniversary really just kind of hits different, and it's always a great time. So yeah, we're just, without any further ado, we are going to dive in here. Actually, well, I am going to retract that with some ado. As always, thank you to Galano PCP for the slides. Thank you, sir. I couldn't do this without you, brother. Going on 4 years now. Well, I guess not 4 years of covering the streams and such and videos, but 4 years of the game. That's pretty wild. It's hard to think about. Me personally, I started playing this game about a week in after it launched. I remember seeing an advertisement for, I think it was Squall's event, or he was about to drop something like that. And I thought, you know what, this looks kind of cool. Let's give it a try. I was playing Final Fantasy Record Keeper at the time, and I was feeling kind of burnt out from that and wanted something different, and been playing this ever since. Been a lot of fun, met a lot of great people. So for everyone that's been watching my stuff, you know, since I've been uploading content, you know, thank you guys. It's been a lot of fun, and hopefully we have more fun here in the years to come as well. But yeah, all right, all the ados are over. Let's dive in. So starting, well, by the sound of things, that is tonight, actually. We are getting a 4th anniversary campaign. So congrats to us, the players, for making it this far. So there's going to be at least 10 free first multi-draw select banners, double radiant artifact drops, additional daily missions with EX tokens and pages, along with also EX resources and tickets and gil, some status badges, and then daily free multi-draws, so different banner every 5 days featuring past LD and EX weapons. And then you can see there what days each series will be available. So right off the bat, they wasted no time. They're like, all right, we know what you guys want. Let's dive in. Let's get some freebies here right out the gate. The Start Dash draw is getting a free multi-draw, and it's also getting revamped. So current players, it'll be re-available for 7 days from the first login after January 31st. And new players, it'll be available for 7 days from account creation. Lightning is finally receiving her level 90 and rework. And let's see, the co-op first meet reset is, well, resetting. So you can get up to 4,000 gems just by playing with randos. I know playing with randos is a very scary thing in this game. There are some incredible rando moments, but 4,000 gems, man. And then, of course, everyone's costumes are coming back. Now, sadly, it does not sound like Cloud and Squall are receiving their Crystal 90s at the moment. It's going to be a bit of a wait yet. So, yeah, just Lightning at the moment. But yeah, it's gonna be awesome when they get those 90s. I can't wait. But yeah, no, pretty hype banner. Finally, Lightning is getting that Burst Plus. It's gonna be some good stuff. 4th anniversary campaign. There's gonna be limited time offer. Chocobo tokens and gems are now on sale. Chocobo tokens, that's new. Exchange Chocobo tokens for various character growing items, such as enhancement points, wild points for summons, and crystals up to mighty shards. So then they have prices there. Koopa card minis are coming back. Triple effect support item sale. Different set of chests every 7 days. 10% gem back campaign. So any purchase in the gem shop during the campaign will give 10% bonus gems based on the initial non-free gems. I was also told by Gallon that all players will be getting a couple of Chocobo tokens as kind of like a teaser. Like, remember when we got the sphere reset items and how all players got, I think, what was it, 3? It was 3. So we'll probably be getting a small amount of those as well, just to kind of just see what they're all about. Me personally, I'm just happy to just have a cheat to get some more enhancement points for summons, if those are included. Yeah, wild points for summons. Okay, yeah, there we go. Because my God, I'm so over the summon grind. Also, a Final Fantasy Portal app points campaign. Yeah, you guys can see here. Not much to say here. Just do the thing, and if you don't want to do the thing, don't do the thing. It'll probably go through either way. All right, so we do have the producer question and answer portion here, which is where people from the community submitted questions, and then the producer of Opera Omnia then answered them. And here we are. We have the questions here. Now, question 1, will we see any updates regarding Chocobo and Sylph, something like Ultimate and Divine boards? This is actually something a lot of people have been wondering about, including myself, because I feel like that that should have happened at some point, you know? And the answer to that is Chocobo and Sylph were implemented with the intent of being comparatively easy to use summons that would serve as a starting point, and as such, there were no plans to update them further. However, seeing as there is a high demand from players, I suppose we'll have to reconsider our stance. It may take some time, but we will re-examine this. So they weren't planning on touching them, but because people keep asking about it, they're like, well, shit, okay, yeah, I guess we can do something with them, sure. So that's actually kind of neat. I don't know how they would make those summons like viable in terms of, oh, I'm going to go with Sylph in this stage, or I'm going to go with Chocobo. They had to be like completely revamped, you know, extra turns and whatnot, because summon recharge speed, which used to be very big, like in the early days of this game, Chocobo and Sylph definitely had an advantage there, just because of how quickly the summon would be available. But that's no longer a thing. That's no longer an issue anymore. So, yeah, I'll be very curious to see what they do here with those. Question 2. With 150 playable characters and calls, an updated filter section will be extremely helpful. The Opera Omnia team has shown willingness in the past to update this, adding filters, sorts for experience ×2 and boosts, for example. What are the producers' thoughts on making it easy to find certain characters and calls in the party menu? And the answer, considering that the roster of characters passing 150 and with characters' abilities and effects changing as a result of character adjustments, having the game make it easier to understand which characters can do what is something we've been trying to tackle. Although this is something that will be implemented in JP first, we are preparing a new feature that will address this topic. Please note, however, that we'll first need to roll out other updates that this feature will depend on. That's nice. I've definitely have felt that a couple times where we have this enormous roster of characters and trying to filter and sort through things. And like if I'm looking for, just as a random example, a Dispeller, you know, off the top of my head, I can think of Vanille and Beatrix, but you know, there might be other characters that can do that I just completely forgot about. And so having a way to, you know, kind of refine things down will be definitely appreciated. Question 3, as the game has added more and more systems, mechanics, and definitions over time, I worry that accessibility for a new potential player/customer might be necessary to prevent overload and confusion. Do you think that revamping and adding more content to Mog's Gym would be attractive to new players? And the answer to that is we are currently discussing ways to improve Mog's Gym and make it feel more complete as new features and content are added. At the current stage of discussion, we are unable to say what exactly will be done, but once the update is ready, we will let you know. Thank you for your patience. Always helping, you know, helping new players out. This game has been obtuse and on many mechanics for a very long time, and it has slowly inched its way forward in making things more clear. But I remember, like in the early days, looking up a guide for launching and chase points and everything, and there was this huge explanation and graph, and I'm like, what the fuck? The game never even talked about any of this. So it's nice that they are, after 4 fucking years, making things easier for new players. I mean, they've already done things in the past, of course, but this does feel like something that should have probably already happened, but I digress. Question 4, is there any chance that the UI could get an overhaul, specifically to make it less cluttered, like for instance with all the numbers from damage, perhaps an option to condense them, or even turn them off entirely? As it is getting hard to see the action because the UI is so in the way. This was 100% evident with Tifa's Burst showcase video that the Opera Omnia JP Twitter team uploaded yesterday at the time of recording. Like, you can't even see what the hell's happening because she's doing so much damage, the numbers are so huge. So this is actually like a question that I would have asked myself. And the answer to that is, well, the first sentence, you're just like, oh no, corporate speak, here we go. I'd first like to thank those of you who have continued to play and have supported us over the years. It's never a good sign. As you've seen, we are constantly adding new features and content, and as a result, we've come to a point where certain menus can't quite fit within the constraints of the original UI and are difficult to read as a result. It is extremely difficult to make large updates to the UI while also adding new content at the same time, so we're forced into making small adjustments over time. We hope that you can understand. We'd like to start with some adjustments to the home screen's UI. The JP version runs summer, yeah, 6 months. So please wait for more information. So what the answer to that effectively is, no, we're not going to do anything like that for a very long time, if at all. And yeah, oops, sorry. It's kind of, I mean, it's understandable to a point, I suppose, but I would have liked something to happen. I don't know what. I'm not a game developer. I'm just a guy behind the phone reading text to you, the audience, playing a mobile game. Are you thinking about adding Are you thinking about any simplification in character building? With the addition of so many weapon and armor tiers, a new character needs many, many resources that might be overwhelming for new players. This is absolutely 100% the case. As for characters and summons, we are gradually rolling out changes such as skipping lower levels and easing necessary materials, so please look forward to future updates. This just was revealed in the JP anniversary side of things, to where characters will come out of the box now at Crystal 70 and level 70, and summons will be at level, is it 20? Summons might already be at level 20, but basically there was a video of someone logging in, they're a new player, and they immediately jumped up like 700 rank levels or something, and then got all those gems. So this game, when this rolls over to global, is going to be stupidly nice to new players. Like, new players are going to have like almost burst pity levels of gems just by turning the game on, you know. It's pretty crazy. I mean, not necessarily turning the game on, but just like every character they unlock will then immediately be at least level 70. So they're going to have a ton of free gems just waiting for them as soon as they unlock characters. So yeah, props to Dez, man. They constantly do things that are very un-gacha-like. And yeah, it's freaking awesome. I love it. Question 6. Might we ever see a way to search for specific friend supports for quests? Whoever wrote this question, by the way, I can kiss you. I'm so happy. Thank you for asking this fucking question. Supports are pretty essential for tougher quests, so it's odd that you can't specify a username or character that you need. Isn't it though? Isn't it though? If I'm trying to find, for example, I don't know, an X-Death, and it's drowned out by a shit ton of trash twin diarrhea garbage and, you know, the latest flavor of the month or week, why can't I find the X-Death I'm looking for? And the answer to that is, previously we made friend supports more convenient by reducing the cooldown for when you can use the same support character again. I would like to make it even easier to use by looking into making it possible to search for supports, but this will take some time. Thank you for the continued feedback. Take some time, come on. I remember someone asked a very similar question to this last anniversary, and their response to that was they just reduced the cooldown timers of friend supports. Like, come on, just let me search for specific units. I feel like this shouldn't be a super big issue. Again, I'm not a game developer. I don't know anything on that side of the ball, but come on now, please. God, that would help so much. And then a message from the producer himself. Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia's 4th anniversary. We've come this far because of all of you. Thank you so much for your support over the years. We'll do our best to make sure the 5th year will be even more exciting than the JP version. So we'd appreciate it if you continue to support Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. By the way, advertisement, a new title in the Final Fantasy series, Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, will be releasing on March 18th. We're warming up to bring the protagonist Jack as the first representative to DFFOO. Sorry. So please look forward to that. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because he's been such a meme, like the trailers and his I must kill chaos stuff, and it's just him coming to the game. I wonder how edgy he's going to be and how he's going to coexist with the friendship is power, let's all hug and hold hands cast that Opera Omnia constantly portrays characters in. It's gonna be interesting, but I probably will draw for Jack when he drops, just because, again, memes. I mean, there's like a meme of him punching Garland and it's like super sped up, and it's just him just punching him over and over and over. Oh man, it's good stuff. Anyway, so all that aside, now we are done with the producer questions, and per anniversary, we usually have some sort of global first surprise. And this year was no different. So a lot of people were speculating what it could be. Was it going to be a new character, or was it going to be a brand new burst for someone with didn't have one before? Because, you know, speculating is fun. And I think all LDs are available in JP right now, if I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure that's right. And so we couldn't have a global first LD. So the next alternative was a global first burst. And yeah, it's like what happened. So who was it? It was Garnet. And let me just say right away, before I say anything else, her character art for this costume, her princess costume, is gorgeous, and her model looks fabulous. Okay, it looks great. I was terrified that when she got a costume like this, it was going to look like Eiko, where Eiko's costume, the green one, looks really, really nice in the art, in my opinion, but then the in-game model looks like vomit. Horrible, washed out, awful. This completely outdid all my expectations. I'm so happy about it. Anyway, so she's getting a burst, Whale Whisker, with a level 90 and rework, including a global first LD board rework. And with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the burst. Yeah, the Opera Omnia Twitter account uploaded a whole showcase video of it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play that right now for you. Enjoy.
祈りを届け。私にできることを。力を。もう諦めないの。行くぜ。祈りを力に。おとなしくして。全力でいきます。おとなしくして。力を貸してください。迷わないと決めたの。おとなしくして。全力でいきます。助けたいの。お願い、邪魔をしないで。祈りを届け。私にできることを。力を。もう諦めないの。
I think in terms of animation, I'm by no means like a huge Final Fantasy IX fan, but I think that animation is probably one of my favorite burst animations. That is above and beyond. Now, there's a whole bunch of information on this screen. I'm not going to read it all out, but just look at this burst effect, and it's party-wide, and it's just nuts. It's 8 turns. It's 8 turns of this. So yeah, you guys read this. Yeah, screenshot it if you want to. But yeah, this is nuts. This is loaded burst. Oh, very, very hype. They really outdid themselves with this. That Immaculate Judgment buff being applied as well when the burst effect runs out. It's pretty sick. So yeah, there we go. So with Garnet, we are getting a new event, the Crevasse Beta. Pick your poison. Now this is so cool. Sorry, I'm interrupting myself. This is so freaking cool. Pick your poison with player set codes and special countdown. Select an assortment of codes a la Abyss and a special countdown for level 200 above quest to customize the stage to your liking. Earn a points rating based on the codes activated and quest difficulty. Clear event missions based on total number of points. Create challenges for players in your out-of-game community. So what this means is that this is create your own Abyss. This is create your own Lufenia stage. This is so freaking cool, okay? Because you can pick it. You can pick like the factors you want active. You can pick what difficulty stage you want. And then you can even then like go and just like, you can just do it. Like it's create your own Abyss stage. It's so, like, I never thought we would see anything like this in Opera Omnia, and I'm so hyped about it. Like, this is really cool. All my complaints about Abyss were it being copy-paste shit, and it's just, you know, it's just boring. Yeah, that kind of goes out the window with this, because now you can just make it however you want. You can challenge yourself and use whatever comps you want, and I just think this is so cool. And then they're adding rewards with event missions based on the total number of points you accrue. So yeah, bravo. Yes, bravo. I don't think anyone really saw this one coming. And before people say they did, like, okay, sure you did. Anyway, no, this is so cool. I'm so happy about this. So with the Crevasse Beta, we are getting a co-op, first multi-draw free on both banners. So Lightning will be getting her burst and LD reran, Garnet's burst and LD will be being reran. A Royal Chocomog Rod gloss will be sold, along with Lilliset's 90 and Prompto's 90. Lilliset's getting her costume, and then Lilliset, Garnet, and Lightning are all getting reworks. Whew! Did you catch all that? My God. Well, we're not done. Let's keep going. So, Anniversary retweet campaign. Retweet Garnet's burst video for rewards. Goal 500 retweets for all these goodies. Turns out this was done before the stream was even over. So we already have all these rewards. Congratulations, everyone. Woohoo! I was at work, so I couldn't contribute. Woohoo! Thank you, guys. You guys are great. February 4th, we're getting the Abyss Perfectum Stratum 6. Limited time missions until February 18th. We're getting an event called Jesus Christ. Thalassic Ravages. Thalassic. If that's a word, sure. I couldn't tell you what it means, but that sounds kind of neat. Getting the Ace Turtle and the Sand Kraken, which Sand Kraken's making my PTSD kick in again, but it's all right. First multi-draw free Garnet Burst will be featured with a new and returning LDs with their level 90 awakenings. Wonder who that could be. Should be Eiko! Drop Eiko! Eiko is in Garnet's animation. It'd be good. Perfect. And then February 9th, we are getting the oh my god, Annular Equinox. Why do they gotta name this shit like, it's like reading a Dr. Seuss riddle. I read Dr. Seuss to my kids a lot, and I feel like my tongue is just tripping over itself. Includes normal and hard mode quests. Hard mode is perfect style lockouts, so like heretics with multiple level 200 and above quests. Rewards for getting perfect on all quests simultaneously. First multi-draw free, Garnet Burst will be featured on the banner with new and returning LDs and level 90 awakenings. So what this sounds like to me is we're probably going to see Lily's LD, Eiko's LD, and then another campaign LD at some point, which some people are speculating Alice. We'll see. I don't know. As long as Eiko appears, I'm cool. I'm Gucci. And I saw Garnet's Burst. I'm like, all right, yeah, let's draw for that. And then I saw Eiko in the animation. I'm like, wow, it's a goddamn good animation. And then I saw this new and returning LD thing in the bottom right corner of 90s. And I'm like, okay, yeah, Eiko, come on home. Come on home. I'll give you the blue armor. It's going to be great. We're going to be happy together. It's going to be great. Father-daughter, man. Eiko is best Final Fantasy daughter. I will defend that to the end of time. The Dimensions End Transcendence 7, February 14th. Oh my god, I need to make a Transcendence walkthrough here coming up. New burst featured for Furion, returning burst and LD. I'm sorry, new burst feature for Locke. Furion's the one's returning burst and LD. Burst multi-draw free on both banners. Zonde, Tifa, Furion, Locke getting their level 90s, and then Furion and Locke getting their reworks. And there's still more. Retweet campaign number 2 that'll be dropping February 14th. Retweet the new burst from DET7 video for awards, getting all those juicy goodies. And then February 17th, Intersecting Will's Edgar. He is getting his LD, and Strago will be getting his level 90, Crystal 90, and no rework. Only Edgar's getting rework. First multi-draw free, and then the burst from DET7 Locke will be featured as well. And then I believe this is finally, yes, it's finally, February 21st, raid event, Lunar Tyrant Dark Bahamut raid. New burst, Locke will be featured here, first month to draw free. Dark Knight, Dank Knight Cecil, and Papa Potato Man will be getting their 90s and reworks. And yeah, that was the stream. So, holy shit, guys, there is so much to this stream. I really feel like the devs kind of hit this stream out of the park, and I know some people are going to disagree, and that's okay. But me personally, I feel like this one hit all the right notes and actually has me like rejuvenated and excited for this game moving forward. Like definitely. I don't know. It's just nice. It's nice to be like genuinely excited about stuff coming up. So yeah, I'm just really happy. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this anniversary down below. Tons of freebies. Global first Garnet. We also have news that Jack from that Final Fantasy Origin game is going to be dropping at some point in the near future. And yeah, there's just oodles and goodles of goodies. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. As always, here's to another great year. And I will see you guys in the next video here very soon. Take care, everyone. Gosh bless. I'll see you next time.